Hi, this is Tim Laird from Crush Local Marketing. I want to talk a little bit about search engine optimization, or SEO. I want to give a global example that was really tough, and you could chunk down the process and the strategy to any local business. The keyword in question that we're trying to optimize for was covered call writing. And covered calls, if you're in the financial world, if you own underlying stock, you could sell a covered call to make premium. A lot of people do that on a weekly or monthly basis, and it creates a paycheck. So I'm going to give you the end result here right now is that if you look at who the top listings are, you've got an Investopedia with a sub-listing and another Investopedia, and the company in question, my covered call writing, is number 3. Now we have fluctuated between number 1 and number 3 for the past seven or 8 months, and Google does what it does. Now when we started, this was a tough assignment because there's almost 9 million results out there, and when you take a look at some of the players on this page, 888 options, see the Chicago board of options, you got some pretty tough competitors out there. But there's a strategy to this. So what we did is go to a tool, and no tool is definitive, but it's a tool. And this particular one is Market Samurai, and it gives you a snapshot or a blueprint of each one of the top 10 players, how many pages that they have, how long have they been around, what their page rank is, how many referring domains do they have. You could go into some subcategories here and start checking on anchor text, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So you can see that we are number 3 here in my covered call rate, but when he started on this, we were nowhere. And the reason why we continued with the project is I took a look at the actual links, and I took a look at the big guns out here and say, well, they only, that's not a lot of backlinks. I mean, there's 7 million total pages on here, but when I checked their anchor text of how many pages actually had covered call writing on here, it was almost nil, and it was the same for everybody else in here. So it took about 8 or 9 months, but the end result is we had a strategy and blueprint, and our strategy was that we were going to get more anchor text links for many of covered call writing, which was the main keyword. But you can't just do it on that. There was about 10 other keywords that we did at the same time. So as we were building the linking on this, it was to the main site, and it was to every combination of some of the keywords you see here: covered calls writing, call strategies, covered calls, weekly options, whatever. So what ended up was an organic kind of thought process where Google looked at it over a period of time and ended up rewarding us with a high ranking. Along with that is that we had excellent content. So the only point I want to make here is that there's a strategy to this, and if you have a local business, we get the local geo modifier on this, and we look at the keywords and we apply the same strategy to the competition. You will be amazed at some of the results that are getting done locally. So give us a call, 888-328-9752, or email us at tim@crushlocalmarketing.com, and we'll take a look at the business and your options will be clear. Thanks.